I think it's kind of telling them the difference between, okay, so with Nick, when he was on Piers Morgan, for example, Nick, he got tore up. I mean, I think Piers annihilated him. He kind of made Nick go into his shell like a turtle. And he even got Nick to like say things that probably pissed off his base. Like when he called him out on the saying Nick is a Holocaust denier and how he thinks that the deaths were exaggerated. Well, then at the end of the talk, Nick all of a sudden said, no, I think the number's higher than what they report. What are you talking about, bro? You just said the opposite. And his fans weren't happy about him changing the stories like that. And every time Piers would come at him with some serious question, Nick would just be like, act like he's winning. And everyone thought he'd just be like, I don't know. I don't care. Like he was getting broke down. Now I was watching Dan, Bilzerian talking to Piers Morgan. Difference is though, they're Nick, Piers, Dan, Piers. They're both talking about the same topics. But he did not flinch. Didn't flinch. This guy's like sitting there like a badass. Like there was such a big difference. One is real, one's not. And he tore Piers' throat. He tore his ass up. I mean, I'm not going to tell you all of it, but I mean, shit, when Nick does this whole race thing, like he's like American History X, it's never legit because like he says the cliche talking with money or, you know what I mean, whatever, but he always focuses on the right, like he's being paid to do that, like Candace, Tucker, Milo, all these big right names, MTG. But then when he has a problem with the country that starts with the letter I, he goes right to the source. He says straight. He doesn't bullshit. So he told Piers that maybe it was brutal, but he called him out. He said that everything Israelis, they don't like Christians. And he was pissed. I mean, he was going over the Talmud. And I'm thinking like, why didn't this come out of Nick? You know, like Nick talked to the guy, same guy. Difference was Nick was more playing defense where Dan was playing offense. With Nick, stories always change. Always. Not with Dan. I'm glad I, looked into him today. He's kind of an interesting guy. I mean, so he pissed off Piers, but Piers pissed him off too. It was a big, big, big difference. Anyway, so when Dan's talking about to Piers and other interviews, you can tell he's legit about what he's saying, what he thinks, because he actually brought up specific dates, times, and events that happened with the country that starts with the letter I, and he's coming out with facts. Okay, with Nick when he did the interview, it was just an act. You could tell it's an act. I mean, the whole because race should be all the same, no crossbreeding. I mean, he had nothing really specific to say about anything. When you hear like Cenk Uygur, for example, when he talks about the war and about that country, Izzy, he's like sincere. It's all you can see it the way he talks about the facts. It's specific. It's not just a broad general idea of what you think something is. Like Nick, he just will say, "Oh, the Jews bad, Jewry, world Jewry." He doesn't focus on anything specific about them. But then again, he's always sticking up for them. I mean, I don't know what it is with him, but he pretends he's against them to get stay popular with his base and to get that money coming in, and he's a fraud. Dan, it doesn't make a difference with him. I mean, he said it himself. He don't give a shit about money, and I mean, he said stuff about the Izzy and Palestine. I mean, it was pretty blunt. I mean, I'm shocked he said it, especially to Piers. I mean, he just came out and said, you know what? This is... He went off on the Talmud about what it says about... He said they hate Christians. They despise Christians, and that pissed him off the most. And he does something... The one thing he said, that's the third thing, and how he's not lying. He said that he hates any group of people who believe they're better than everyone else, and he said that's what they're based on. That's what their Bible, the Talmud, everything. That's what it's all leading to. That they're better than everybody, and obviously, you know what? It makes sense. I mean, why else would you think taking lives is that simple? I mean, that easy? What? Even if it's like you had a right to, kids are innocent, and he's legit, man. So Nick, that guy's doing research. He's not. I mean, you never hear him talk about that. in his interview with Pierce, he didn't say anything about that because he doesn't really give a shit. He doesn't care. He's, like I said, he's trying to defend them. Always say, "Oh, we need them. Oh, give them money." Yeah. I mean, it doesn't stop. It's just cliche. So if you guys want someone to follow, and at least you're not getting bullshitted like Trump did to us. Then, I mean, right when I knew this guy, I liked him a lot when he said what? That BB, he said he's Trump's dog. Trump is BB's dog, and he takes him for walks.
Like, share, and subscribe.